Hi everyone, and thank you for being here. Before I started this video, I've looked around to see different predictions for Bitcoin for 2023 and 24. For example, at priceprediction.net, with the use of artificial intelligence, they predict Bitcoin's price, and they say that in 2023, Bitcoin will be around $78,000, and in 2024, around $130,000. Others put the number much higher. I even read about 1 million Bitcoin, which sounds nice to me. But also a financial astrologer and few others believe that Bitcoin will go down to zero. Today I will give you my general overview of Bitcoin for the remaining of the year and for 2023 and 24. Later, I will explain astrologically the reason I'm saying all this. I understand if you are not very interested in astrological explanations, but if you like, stick around because there are a couple of very interesting dates I would like you to know about. The first time I saw Bitcoin's chart and looked at secondary progressions, which is a chart that actually shows situations and cycles that last for a long period, I used this system for many years along with transits and directions, and I find it quite accurate. You can see the chart on your screen. Bitcoin's progressed sun in Capricorn is coming closer to Jupiter. You can see that in the blue circle. I have to remind you that I'm not a financial expert or advisor. We're just doing astrology here, and this is my personal opinion. I mentioned before that we don't have the location of Bitcoin's chart, so I cannot see the whole picture. I'm doing the best, and actually I'm just using the planets in this case. My general outlook for the rest of the year is that Bitcoin is going to pick up during the summer months, but it looks like it will probably drop in autumn. This June, we may all feel very optimistic and hopeful for Bitcoin when Jupiter will meet with Bitcoin's moon, and not only. This sounds great, but we have to be cautious of over-optimism and overextension. Don't make any risky plans beyond your budget. And I'm saying this because of the Jupiter square to Bitcoin's Mars at the same time, which suggests over-optimism and overextension. So be cautious, guys. A change of direction is possible in September and a further drop during this autumn. January 2023 looks great, but also February. But I think around the 10th, things might change. We might have a correction mid-February that will probably last until around the 20th of March. During that time, there is also a sudden conjunction to Bitcoin's Venus, so it kind of confirms that. But what I'm really excited is the meeting of the progressed Sun and Jupiter in April of 2023. But also at the conjunction of Pluto and Jupiter, which is a very fortunate conjunction, although Bitcoin's Jupiter is at the 29th degree of Capricorn, that it's a kind of a difficult sign. It could show slow and steady progression. Anyway, this conjunction of Sun and Jupiter shows a great worldwide expansion, growth, increase in value and price. I'm really looking forward to this. There are a few other nice aspects that show Bitcoin's increase in popularity, like the progressed Jupiter sextile to the moon. But like always, there are a few difficult aspects, but they seem minor compared to the Sun-Jupiter conjunction and few others. I can't really predict any price for sure for the future, but the way I see it, at least with astrology, is that Bitcoin's future looks very promising. Despite the good news, I wouldn't be surprised if during February and March of 2024, a secret or unimportant information we had no idea about is revealed. In March of 2025, Bitcoin is making a big move. It's changing chapters. With the progress sun move into Aquarius, it looks to me like Bitcoin from now on, and crypto in general, are contributing to society. Furthermore, Pluto will make a nice aspect to Bitcoin, Mars, and Moon. It's all good news, but because of Jupiter is involved with all this, we have to be cautious of overextension and over-optimism. Around March of 2026, we may see a correction that may last for several months. The reason I'm pretty positive and optimistic about the future of Bitcoin is Pluto's move into the sign of Aquarius. That will be March of next year. I'm pretty sure that things will start changing in a big way for all of us. It will be interesting to say the least, but I believe it will be for the better. I talk more about this subject in my previous video, The Transformation of Society and Global Economy, if you like to check it out. The first week of April looks like a very challenging week, and I realized that when I was looking at transit, but also at Ukraine's and Russia's chart. But what I'm really hoping for is what you see on your screen in the blue circle, which is the rare and inspirational meeting of Jupiter and Neptune in the sign of Pisces on the 12th of April. That could be a sign of peace, at least for now. I don't want to worry or anything, but autumn looks like a challenging period too. Not only Mars and Mercury will be retrograde, but the square of Saturn and Uranus will be activated, and we also have the eclipses. This suggests to me social unrest and also challenging times. What I think could start this is the real triple conjunction of Uranus, Mars, and the North Node around the 1st of August. That's going to be a big wake-up call for all of us, guys. The combination of these planets suggests sudden and unexpected events that will surprise us. Enough is enough for what's happening in the planet could be our motto. It's time to realize the changes we want to see for a better humanity. A sudden event that will occur these days could suddenly change our perception on things. It may feel like a sudden change of direction. Usually this is an explosive combination with Mars and Uranus, but at the same time there are a few nice aspects of the Sun and Jupiter and Venus to that conjunction. This feels to me like taking action to gain freedom. Social arrest, a coup, an earthquake are all possible scenarios. The North Node in astrology is a point that shows the future, our path forward, our destiny. It's like a karmic or a lesson for whole humanity, the North Node and the South Node. At this time, we might realize something new we have to learn and move forward. With the North Node in Taurus, the issues will be around values, the earth, finances, money and security, but also land and property. I cannot really predict exactly how this will unfold, around 1st of August. After all, it's Uranus in all this, and this planet is full of surprises. Opposite the North Node is the South Node, which is in Scorpio. The South Node shows what we have to let go, what we have to release. And with the Uranus opposition, I really wouldn't be surprised if, secrets and sudden revelations regarding criminal activities and corruption, we might have revelations about all these things. Anyway, I would like to hear your comments. I hope you enjoy the video. Please like and share, and take care.